Hi everyone! Sorry I'm a little bit late this morning. I said 9:30 and we're about 5 minutes late, but I lost my keys and I couldn't find them. So I had to go and search for my keys in my house. But we've got them and we are down here back on Mark and Sandy's farm this morning. And Sandy's going to be taking us around today. Sandy's my mom and she's going to be taking us around today to check out the ducks. And she has lots of ducks. They're kind of spread out here on their farm, so we're going to be doing a little bit of walking so you can see them and learn more about them. All right, I'm going to turn you around now so you can see her. All right, Mom, you're on.
Everybody. Glad you're here and seeing one of my favorite pets, which is my ducks. I love my ducks. They make me laugh every single day for some reason. So we're going to go around and look at them. They're kind of spread out in a couple different places, so we'll take a walk. Come on, let's go. The ducks love the water, and even though we don't maybe really enjoy the rain, they think it's their favorite time of the day when it rains. So anyway, down here we've got kind of a mess from all the rain that we've had, but the ducks, as usual, are making the most out of it. But two of them down there swimming around.
Oop, I'm going to try to zoom it in. There they are.
One thing I want you to do is listen for different quacks. We have boys and we have girls, and the boys have a different quack than the girls have. The boys have a real soft quack, and when the girls talk, their noise like So if they start talking, try to figure out which one is the boy and which one is the girl.
Oh, they hear you. Oh, I've zoomed in too much now. I'm going to try to get it back up.
The dark duck back there in back is a little girl, and the one in the front is a boy. A couple different ways you can tell the difference between a boy and a girl. The boys have a curl on their tail, and the girls don't. In the background, you can hear some geese that decided to fly in this morning, and they're on one of the other ponds. We have several ponds.
Well, I wish I could zoom out a little bit more.
Here, we'll go around this way. Chubbs and Desi are going to come along with us, I think.
Goodness gracious. I zoomed it in so we could see the ducks, and now it's not zooming back out. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Kelly. Oh, look, she already opened the gate for us. Hang on. There we go. Okay, now I've got it zoomed out. You can see the ruts here from, is this from the tractor? Or, okay.
For those of you who hear me talk about not being able to get out because the creek is up, this would be the creek that sometimes washes out and keeps me from driving out from the house. So,
it looks a little rough right now.
It is pretty rough right now with all the rain that we've had. But the water's down so we can cross across it. That's good. In the summertime, there's barely any water in that creek.
Hi, Sheila. Are the girls with you? Oh, yep. There I see Abby says hi. Hi, Abby. I hope you're having a fun day today. You get to come out and see the ducks today with Sandy. Hi, Tabitha.
Mauricio, are you there?
No, I don't think he's on here yet. He'll probably pop
well,
on.
Mauricio, if you get on there.
It's a little early for him out in California.
Mauricio, when you watch this, we have Snap, Crackle, Pop, Sizzle, and Boom.
Oh, is that all of them?
That's all of them right there, the 5 of them.
Okay, so my cohort 5, I was thinking of Fab 5. My cohort 12 people this summer, during summer classes, when Mom was asking for names for the baby ducks that were born during summer 1, here are the 5 ducks. What are their names again, Mom?
Snap, Crackle, Pop, Sizzle, and Boom.
And they were born, was it 4th of July or that weekend?
4th of July weekend.
They were born on 4th of July weekend, so Mom did a poll to see what their names should be. So why don't you talk about how they get their names? Well, besides these.
Typically, I'll have a letter each year that I decide all of my animals are going to be named that letter. like J names or F names or N names, that's how I kind of keep track of them through the years. But it doesn't always work out because they start intermingling and it's hard to tell which ones are which. But snap, crackle, pop, sizzle, and boom all stay together usually. So I can tell them.
Tabitha says she loves the names. And the dogs are also going to be joining us this morning. These are some of Mom's dogs. You're supposed to get your own show at some point, boys.
Can you hear them? Ducks love to swim, and they have webbed feet, and that helps them to swim. Can you hear the difference in their voices? There's a real soft quack, 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 and then the girls are more of a
And they heard her talking to them. Whenever she feeds them, she calls them. So they get excited when they hear her voice. So it looks like they're dunking their heads in the water. What are they doing when they do that?
They're usually trying to go down and find some food.
What kinds of food do they eat from the water?
They'll eat bugs. We don't have any fish in here, so they're not going to get any fish. But just basically bugs, worms, whatever they can find. They love to play in the mud and dig stuff up. Keep walking.
And so does Desi.
Yeah.
Which way are you going? Okay. So you said there weren't any fish in this pond. Is there anything else that is in this pond besides ducks?
We have snapping turtles. And we have to be really careful with baby ducks because sadly, if we're not careful and the baby ducks come down here, the snapping turtles will grab them from below and kill them, which isn't fun, but it's a fact of life. So we try to keep the baby ducks away from the pond.
So how do you keep them away from the ponds?
We keep them pinned up in the yard.
So how big do they, or how old are they normally whenever you let them out and let them come out to the pond?
Probably 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. They'll be fully grown by then. And they'll start laying eggs when they're about 6 months old.
So I noticed that you have different colors with the ducks. There's some that are white and then some that are black and some that are kind of brownish. Why is that?
They're just different breeds. And a lot of them actually are kind of interbred because they just do that. The white ones are all Pekins, and the others started out as certain breeds, and then, like I said, they kind of got interbred, and so they're all different colors. And
so when the baby ducks, do you go out and buy the baby ducks at a store and then raise them up, or do they hatch from eggs?
both. Sometimes I go out, if I want some more, I'll go out and buy some if I don't think I'm going to have anybody that will raise some. But a lot of times mama ducks will raise their ducks. In fact, I've got one that's laying an egg right now. We'll go up and see her, and hopefully she'll raise some ducks in a little bit. And if that happens, then I don't have to buy any.
So do not all the mama ducks or female ducks lay their eggs and sit on them like they're supposed to?
No. Some of them don't. And sometimes we'll just find random eggs laying around out in the yard or out here in this field. But they just plop an egg out whenever they feel like it. There's some more over there. I have 6 pure white ducks, and then I have 12 that are different colors. And you can see the house up there, and they travel back and forth between the house and the pond numerous times during the day. They'll come up to the house to eat, and then they'll come down to the pond and hang out and swim. And then they'll go back to the house and eat, and then they'll come back down.
So where do they sleep at night?
They sleep up in the yard, sometimes under the porch. And the dogs are up there to take good care of them and guard them from anything that might come along.
Yeah, Serena, we have a lot of Pyrenees on our road. How many Pyres do we have?
We have 4 here. And then Sean's, and then yours.
So we have 6 Pyrenees on the road, Serena. And Mom has a fair number of dogs. Like if you ever see, well, this little lady walking through Walmart with, you know, how many pounds a week do you get?
I get 2 50-pound bags.
So if you ever see a little lady walking through Walmart during this time with 100 pounds of dog food on her cart, she's not hoarding. That's just what all of her dogs eat in a week's time. Oh, hey, Braden. I'm glad you're there, buddy. Did you see my video that I left you guys this morning? Is that how you knew you were going to be on here? Oh, and Amanda's on there. Abby, are you having fun messing or doing the hearts on there? Oh, Amanda Bliss says, hi, Dr. H.
Oh, hi, Amanda.
And Namie is watching also. Hi, Namie.
So this is another one of the ponds. This is actually the lagoon. And way across over there, there's 2 more white ducks that are on this one. And there were a couple of geese on here earlier today. And if you listen closely, you can hear some frogs, because we do have some frogs out here too. Can you hear them?
I bet they can. Hi, Linda. Hi, Debbie. So this is just to kind of give you an idea of where we're at. Right over there is the feed lot where the calves are that we're weaning, that I showed you last week with weaning or with feeding the grain. So they're over there in that lot. Here's the lagoon. And then way up there on that hill, that's where we were at the other day whenever we were checking cows, and I said, oh, down there is where the barn is. Okay. All right, where are we going now?
Oh, let's go up here and look at this.
Oh, hi, Kim. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Caitlin.
Hey, Kim.
So you'll notice that we've already walked through one gate that was back over there, and now we're getting ready to walk through another gate. These are all part of the fields that we were driving through with checking cows, and you do gates in different places so you don't have to drive around quite as far to get through a gate. So when we go out to check cows, a lot of times we'll go through this gate because it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier to come through here than to go down to the end of the road. Oh, Sean is watching. So, Sean, I had some requests that we come to your house and you can show us how to plant some of your stuff, some of your vegetables and fruits. Some people are very interested in seeing that. So we'll set a date for that, right? He's choosing not to respond.
So the ducks come back and forth, like I said, a couple times a day. Unless the pond is frozen, then they'll hang out in the yard all day long. Oh, there's one of the roosters. I guess we'll visit the chickens one day too, probably.
Sean says nah, but Ashley said that we could just take him cake. I don't know, maybe we could get Sean Schmidley to make him some cupcakes and then maybe he'd do that. So this is the house where I grew up. Mom and Dad moved up here whenever I was 3, and it's where Sean and I grew up. We're all on the same gravel road. Sean likes the idea of cake, so I'll have to bribe him.
Maybe I'll make them some chocolate.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I see a little kiddie pool over here. Do you do anything with that kiddie pool?
Oh, we do. We usually have a couple kiddie pools set up out here in the yard. And that's what the ducks swim in when they're up here. And certainly the small ducks stay up here and play in them. We'll put one of those in their pen out here, which is where we're going. So things look pretty rough after winter around here, but we'll get them cleaned up for summertime and when the animals start coming along, babies. But this is our pen where we'll pin them up if we need to. You see that it's got chicken wire so that they can't get their heads through there. And it has wire on the top so that no hawks or anything can swoop down and grab them.
Do they come this close to the house?
Yeah, they can. I've lost them before, so that's how we put wire over the top. But in here, this is another little chicken coop that we have, is a special surprise.
Oh, look.
So this is one of the girl ducks, and she comes in here every morning and sits on her nest and lays eggs. And one of these days, hopefully, she'll do what we call is go broody and decide that she wants to hatch these out and raise them. So we're going to look at her. Now, she's not going to be very happy. She's not going to hurt me, though. Look at her. So you can see some eggs in there. She's been laying one egg every day. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 eggs. She hasn't laid her egg yet today. But can you hear that kind of rough quack? That's little girl's quack. See her webbed feet? She has toenails on her feet, and that way she can walk, grab things when she's on ground, but then she has those webs in between her toes, and that helps her swim. Ducks have some really special features to them. She's trying to protect her eggs, and that really does not hurt.
She doesn't have teeth, but it pinches.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You can see her wings. Aren't they pretty?
So, Kim, the ducks and the chickens both use this pen. The one that she's got her eggs in is actually really supposed to be a chicken coop, but she apparently liked it. Abby, I love you too, sweetheart.
So ducks have a fun little thing back here on their tail, just below their tail, and it's a gland. Let's see if we can find it here. An oil gland. There it is. Right there. See that dark yellow right there? That is an oil gland, and the ducks will put their head back there and rub their head around on it, and then rub their head on their feathers, and they'll put their beak on there, and they'll get oil on their beak, and then they'll rub it all over their body, and that's what helps them float. Let's see here if I can get some on my hands. So my hand is dry. Can you see the shiny on there?
There's kind of a glare on it. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit.
That's the oil that's coming out of there. And that's what lets them lay on the pond and swim without sinking. And that's what lets them play in the rain. I don't know if you've ever noticed a car, sorry sweetheart, a car that has just been waxed, how the water beads up on it. Water on a duck will bead up too because of the oil. Baby ducks can't go into a pond, so if you turn around there, we've got a little bowl there. That's another thing that we let the babies swim in because they can't drown in that. They don't.
Desi looks really proud of herself. She just dug up mud.
She's been playing in the mud there while we've been talking. The baby ducks do not have the feathers that they need, and they don't have the oil gland that they need. And if they were to go down to the pond when they were just hatched, like a day or 2 or 3 old, they would not be able to swim. They would sink. So they've got to get a little bit older and.
Yeah, let's pull up one of these eggs. So how are duck eggs in comparison to chicken eggs? Because we see chicken eggs in the store.
For one thing, the eggshell is much harder than a chicken shell. And they're bigger. Here, you hang on to that. I'm going to get in and hold on.
So she's going to duck in here to the chicken house. because she has a chicken in here that's been laying eggs, so we can compare the size. Hi Pam, hi Kelly.
So this is a chicken egg. This would be considered a large chicken egg if you went to the grocery store and bought it. So you can see the difference in sizes.
So whenever, I can see that this egg is brown. So, and I normally see white chicken eggs in the store. Do duck eggs come in different colors too?
I don't know. All of mine just lay white eggs.
Sorry, it's getting kind of a weird glare on it.
Some of them are sometimes a little darker than the others, but most of them are about this color.
And they just lay one egg a day?
One a day, and sometimes not that, but no more than one egg a day. Same thing with the chickens.
So can you eat the chicken eggs, like how, or not the chicken eggs, the duck eggs, like we eat the chicken eggs?
You can, and I do sometimes. Not often because they're a little bit tougher to eat, and you've got to really scramble them up good. You can use them in cake mixes if you want to, but you've got to be sure that they're all blended up real good, otherwise you might end up with a little piece of egg in your cake, and that's not really good either. But yeah, I do. If it calls for 3 chicken eggs, I will put 2 duck eggs in because they're that much bigger. And I have fried these before and scrambled them. They're good. There's nothing wrong.
So when a duck decides to go broody, how long do they have to sit on the egg before a duck can hatch?
28 days. A chicken is 21, a duck is 28. So that's 4 weeks. So it takes them a while. They will sit on those eggs all day long, not eat or drink anything except they'll come out maybe once a day and go get a drink of water and grab some food. And then they're right back on their nest. They're really, really protective. They won't let the dogs or the cats or any other animals come around them. They don't like it when I come around. They'll bite at me, but I look at them anyway.
So, hi Delaney. And Braden, that's cool. Your grandpa likes to eat duck eggs. Does he think they taste pretty good? If anybody has any questions as we're doing this, you can say them in the comments and I can ask Sandy for you. And I had a question that was in my head that I was going to ask, but now I've forgotten it.
What else they eat, maybe?
Yeah, what do the ducks eat? You said they eat things that are in the pond, like insects.
They eat worms, they eat bugs, they'll eat mosquitoes, whatever's flying around and they can get. They eat corn. I feed them corn every day, and I also feed them some food that I also feed to the chickens once in a while. But what you have to be careful of with the ducks is they can't have the medication in the feed. Like there's, if you were to go buy chick feed, if you have chicks, they might ask you, do you want medicated or non-medicated? And so with the ducks, you always get non-medicated. So my chickens don't eat medicated feed. They just eat the non-medicated, and the ducks can eat that too. But we'll go look at some corn. Let's go.
So, why do you like ducks so much?
I don't know, except I grew up in the city, so I'm a city girl turned farmer's wife, and in the city, my dad would never let us have any dogs or cats because we didn't have a fenced-in yard, but he would let me have ducks. So almost every Easter, I would get 2 duck eggs, or not 2 duck eggs, but 2 ducklings, and raise them up, and then we would take them down to our house at the lake and let them go, and they would live down there through the winter. So I just grew up having ducks in the city and have always loved them. So I just have ducks.
Okay.
They're just fun. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you too. A baby duck is called a duckling. A girl duck is called a hen, and a boy duck is called a drake.
Okay.
Which is different than a chicken. Chickens have different names.
So, we have a question. Will the duck eggs still hatch after a human touches them?
Oh, yes. Yes. That's not a problem. Mamas don't care that I've been in there messing around with them. And they'll go in and turn the eggs, just like when you have a chick project in class, you turn the eggs. The mama hens do that too. And they don't care if I'm in them. Sometimes I'll mark them and count them and see how many there are. I candle chicken eggs, but I don't candle duck eggs. It's kind of hard to see through duck eggs.
So when you say candle them, what does that mean?
That means that I look to see if there's a live, after they've been on them for a couple weeks, I will take them in and hold them in front of a flashlight in the dark and see if I can see any baby moving around in there.
But you said the duck egg is too hard to see through?
It is harder to see through than a chicken egg. And you can do it, but it's a little bit harder because the shell is tougher and harder, darker.
Oh, some of the ducks have made their way down the lane. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Christy.
So the ducks like to stop wherever they are sometimes and lay eggs, and then sometimes they'll have nests in crazy places. So we have a nest right here.
Oh.
Once in a while, the dogs will find those nests and eat the eggs.
So are there things that will eat the duck eggs? Are there predators?
Oh yeah. Here's another little nest back here with 5 eggs in it.
So if they're not sitting on it, can they still decide to go sit on it later and then they'll hatch?
Yeah, in fact, they will just leave them like this, and when they have, I don't know, 15, 20 eggs, whatever they decide is enough, then they will finally sit on them. But they'll just sit out here in the weather like this until Mom decides it's time to come sit, and then they don't incubate until Mom starts sitting on them. Then they warm up and get ready to hatch. So this is some corn. This is just cracked corn that we get in a 50-pound bag. And this is their favorite food. They come up every night to this bucket right here at the front porch. And I will feed them. And I will honk at them. Just like Mark has his call for the dogs, I have my call for the ducks. And they know to come up. But they won't come up here during the day to eat, if I call them, but they'll come at night.
All
Any
right.
other questions?
Does anybody else have questions? So,
I know.
okay.
Somebody asked a question about, will anything eat them?
Oh, yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dogs will eat the eggs once in a while. They think that's great fun. And snakes will sometimes come along and try to eat them, but it has to be a really, really big snake to be able to eat an egg, a duck egg. They can eat the chicken eggs pretty easily, but it takes a big snake to get a duck egg through its mouth and down its throat.
So do you ever move the duck eggs? Like if they're in a place that you don't think is very safe, do you move them sometimes?
Yeah, once in a while. And sometimes if I find one out in the yard, I'll pick it up and take it to one of the nests that's already there and hope that maybe somebody will come along and hatch it. Who knows, maybe this summer we'll watch one sit on a nest for a couple weeks.
There you go. All right. Oh, and how do you know when the mama duck goes broody and decides that she's going to sit on it, just that she doesn't get off the nest except one time a day?
She won't get off the nest. Oh, hey, here's
There's the guinea.
Gertrude. She didn't come around very often.
The other day when we were feeding the big calves, the weaned calves, I said there was a funny noise in the background, and I said that was the guinea that adopted the house. Yeah, there she is. She's the one that's on the left next to the rooster. She just showed up one day out in the machine shed, and she makes a really annoying noise.
Okay, so what was the question you were starting to answer?
Oh, I had asked if you ever move the eggs if they're in an unsafe place. Oh, and no, we already answered that. How do you know when a duck goes broody? Yes.
She gets really protective and nasty. She looks kind of rough. She doesn't take very good care of herself because she's just sitting there in the nest.
So more so than what she was just now when she was biting at you?
Oh yeah, she will bite really hard when she goes broody. Bite really hard and actually leave little red marks on her. Not that stops me from messing with her or anything.
All right. Well, if anybody else comes along and watches this later and has any questions about the ducks that we didn't answer in the video, or just wants to say hi, you can leave a comment because Mom and I will both come back. Get down, dog. Her dogs aren't very well trained. They jump. They're sweet dogs, but they jump. We will answer them in the comments if anybody has a question. And Mom, you want to say anything?
Nope.
Oops. Bye.
See ya. Behave.
All right, well, bye guys. I hope you enjoyed coming down to the farm again and learning more about ducks and learned about their life and how they take care of their eggs and take care of the babies and some of their body parts. If you have any more questions, like I said, put them in the comments. And I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Maybe we can, I don't know, bake a cake at home tonight and go take it over to Sean, and then maybe he'll show us how to plant some things like he plants in his sunroom. Or maybe we'll go check cows. I haven't exactly figured that out yet, but I hope everybody has a great day. Please feel free to share this video out. We get really excited when we can show people some of the things that we have on the farm. We'll see you guys later.